Hey everyone, I'm back with another video, and this one is a little bit different because I'm not going to be doing a makeup look. I'm going to be mentioning my favorites of forever, I guess. This is my first favorites, and I know it's in the middle of the month. I just really wanted to talk about the products that I've been using that are my favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it, and I apologize if I am talking weird because I just got my Medusa pierced. I just cannot get used to it to save anyone's life. It's so awkward because my lips are so big. It's just like my whole top lip is just got huge, and it's really weird and it feels weird, and it's just, I don't know, but it doesn't hurt. Jumping right into it, I'm going to just go ahead and start with primers since that's what I start with when I do my makeup. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about my Marc Jacobs primer. This is the invisible under, which goes under your Marc Jacobs foundation or any foundation that you want actually. And this is like a coconut, it's a coconut primer. It's liquidy, like very, very, very liquidy. But once you put it on your hands and you rub it and you put it on your face, it kind of like gets a little bit cream. It feels like a cream on your face. And I absolutely love this product. I've been using it for a while now, but I literally use like a little bit of this primer just so that it doesn't like waste when I do wear the foundation, which I'm about to talk about. And it's the Marc Jacobs one. I am in Honey Light and Beige Golden. Depends on the day. I usually mix the two with one more of the other and less of the other. It depends on how I feel. But these foundations are absolutely amazing. If you want full coverage, you really just need a, not even a dime or penny size, probably like a dot of this is perfect. The consistency is not really liquidy, but it's not really creamy. And it's not a squishy tube. It is just like you dab it on your face or whatever you're going to be using to apply it, and it's perfect. And it's just like the consistency of this is amazing. And I was using it with a beauty blender and I was not really in love with it at first. And so then I went back and actually got the brush that is supposed to be used for it. This is the Marc Jacobs number 3. I love this brush. I use it with all my foundations. It's so dense that you can dab it on your face and it blends perfectly. It goes perfectly under my eye, on my nose, around certain places. It's just amazing and blends out your makeup perfectly. I haven't been needing to use a beauty blender to blend out any of my makeup. This has just done the key, and it's just been amazing. It's so tiny and little, but I love it. It's so perfect, and it like goes perfectly with the containers. And I don't know, if you haven't tried this, it is a little bit pricey. If you want to know how I apply this, all that stuff about more in depth with this foundation, let me know because I absolutely love it, and I would want to do it full on, not just talk about it and go through it, you know? On to the next one. Talking about my foundations first, I just want to say that I love trying foundations, that it just helps me live. It literally gets me going throughout the day. So I got this Lincoln foundation. I am in the number 18M706, and this is like in between of all the different colors. This is actually the new one that was put in the color series. Perfect shade. It's really 24 hours and it doesn't crease. The coverage is perfect. This is also perfect for people with dry skin. This foundation, the Bobbi Brown one, I have really, really dry skin, but surprisingly, this just makes me matte, and I love the way it looks on your face when you apply it. This one is kind of matte and kind of dewy at the same time. It's in between. Perfect for people with dry skin. Actually, my friend Maddenly wanted me to try this out, so I went ahead and got this foundation. I went ahead and tried this on. This is sunscreen broad. It has 15 SPF, and the wear is very comfort. You really don't need to retouch it at all. It's smooth. It's just amazing. You have to wait to go out before 15 minutes. It's going to be perfect. I promise you. If you want to know more, I will go ahead and do this. Thank you, Maddenly, for this. I love it. I wear this foundation every day. Other than my other foundations, I have a ton that I love and a whole bunch of mixtures that I do. I'll go ahead and do a video if you want me to, more on depth on all my foundations. But again, love this product. My favorite. You need to get it if you want to know more. let me know. I'm going to go ahead and go straight to how I set my makeup. And I set my makeup with this Holy Grail Laura Mercier translucent. And if you haven't tried this stuff, you need to go ahead and try it because your makeup will never crease. You'll never have flashbacks. Try it. Enough said. I'm going to go ahead and talk about my Becca color corrector. This is the brightening color. I just started using it. I don't really have dark circles under my eyes. I just really want it to be bright under my eyes. So this is perfect for this. If you want to know how I apply this and all my other concealers, because I really just did a whole new foundation routine. It's 1,000 times better than my last makeup routine. I don't know. Every time I get new foundations, it just blows my mind on how much flawless it can get. Under that is my concealers. These are the Naked Skin concealers. These are lightweight, very full coverage, and super, super bright. I have light neutral, light warm. These are probably my favorite to ever wear under my eyes. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Go get you it. Try it. You won't regret it. Enough said on that. I should have mentioned this first, but I was just so excited about my foundations that I totally forgot about it. But this is the Hydrating Under Eye Cream by Bobbi Brown. I have very, very dry skin, and sometimes I get a little bit patchy, and when I put my foundation on, it gets a little dry spots here and there, and I just hate it. So I've been applying this under my primer, under my foundation, under everything, and it keeps me hydrated all day, every day, 24 hours, night and day, all that fun stuff. It literally gets the job done, and it's absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried this, I highly suggest that you try it. It's very nice, and it's very lightweight. It's mineral with water, aloe vera, and it's enriched with that, so it's gonna keep you moisturized and all that healthy stuff that you really need on your face. This is perfect for it. So love this. Dry skin people, I've got you. My next favorite is my Glow. Guys, you know I am a Glow person, and I love my gold. So far, it's been the number one thing that I've been going to other than silver. I really wasn't using this. It was laying around. My sister said that the contour in this was very orangey, so I was just not bothered by it to use it anytime soon. But I realized that it's time to use it, so I decided to use the gold in this duo. And at first I was very skeptical because when I put it on you couldn't really see it, but I decided to run it a few times and put it on my face. All of a sudden I was glowing. I love this. Very useful, very nice, but someday I probably might use that contour, but not now. This is the number 2 one. Next one that is my absolutely favorite highlighter ever is my Bobbi Brown. This is the Bronze Glow. It comes in a little packaging that is silver. It's the one that is the strobing one. This is so amazing. When I applied it, it was the same thing with this. I wasn't really in love with it at first because it wasn't showing on me. So I obviously got my brush, and I was in there, and I was like, this needs to show. And I did it a couple more times, and then eventually when I got to kind of the texture of it is very, very creamy. It's creamy now because of my brush, but at first it was just hard, and I was so confused on why it wasn't showing up. But I guess you just had to run your brush in there a couple times and put it on, and you are set. Again, this is my favorite. Also favorite. I'm wearing it right now, and it just matches my skin tone. So golds, I mess with the gold ones. Next is my lashes. I have 0 lashes. I found this one right here. It's my Roller Lash by Benefit. This stuff is so amazing. It's so small with my lashes because I have 0, so why not get a mascara that's going to actually make them show. So for school, I usually just wear mascara, foundation, and I'm out the door. I don't care for nothing. I just want to get it done and over with, but that's a whole different story. I use this a couple of times applying the coat. Literally look like I'm wearing falsies, even though I have short baby eyelashes. It separates them, keeps them up, kind of dries fast, and then I'll apply another one, and it just perfectly lifts them up. And this really works for me. If you haven't tried this, I really highly suggest that you try it. You won't regret it because your lash will be out there and you'll enjoy it. Everyone knows that Anastasia came out with a new eyebrow definer, and this is the one that has a little angle to it and a bristle on the other side, but it has an angle, and with people with less hair, this is perfect for you because it doesn't leave any harsh lines that it's very hard to get rid of. I use chocolate, and I've been applying it, brushing it out, and kind of doing other things to it that makes it work. Every time I use it on other people. It works perfectly. It's a lot easier than the other ones, so I highly suggest that you try these. These are my go-to for eyebrows, and a quick one as well. It can either be harsh or very, very soft, depending on your mood. Jumping onto my eyebrows now, I use my Bobbi Brown. This is the color corrector concealers. I use Peach. This stuff is probably the easiest things to highlight my eyebrows with. I use this and the same brush I've always used to carve out my eyebrows. This doesn't really leave that shiny, you know, that shiny kind of look when you're trying to clean up something. This is perfect because it is a color corrector concealer, and it just leaves it absolutely not noticeable, but it also defines and cleans and sharpens your eyebrows. So 100% love this. So tiny and cute. I love Bobbi Brown. What I'm wearing right now is this Roach color by ColourPop. This is the Karuchi collection that just came out, and I honestly was not even looking to wear this color. I was not even thinking what it was actually. I thought it was going to be K. Sometimes ColourPop deceives your eyes sometimes, and you'll think that you have one color but it's totally the opposite, and I totally thought that this was K because K was nowhere to be found at the moment. I was putting it on. Why is this red? Throughout the whole day, I wasn't even thinking about it. I totally thought that it was K. I was at work. Somebody asked what color I was wearing. Like, oh yeah, this is K, blah, 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 talking on and on. I looked at the name and I was like, this is definitely Roach. What the heck was I even talking about? Because sometimes the colors come off differently, and I wasn't hating the color. I would love the color, but definitely love this color. That's the story on the first time of me trying this. The new K-pop collection feels 1,000 times better than the original ColourPop collection because the consistency of these ones are 100% different, and I have no idea what, but ColourPop stepped up their game because I can probably wear this all day, and usually all the red colors from ColourPop start to break off and hurt and just very nasty, leave your lip. This one does not do it, nor does any of the other K-pops. This is definitely why it's in my favorites, because of that reason. ColourPop, don't get me wrong, I love ColourPop, but the consistencies of them can very much dry your lips, and that kind of bothers me sometimes. But again, this was just the better consistency, and I can totally tell the difference with this on. So this is why this is in my favorites. Another favorite is this hairstyle. It's so freaking different, I know. I honestly love it. This is Kim Kardashian's hairstyle, and she's been doing it because she wants her hair to grow. She doesn't want to apply any heat to it. So I highly suggest, if you do want to get your hair growing, I damaged the freak out of my hair. It's ridiculous on how much I damaged my hair. I was the stupid one that decided she wanted to go gray blonde, didn't like the way it wasn't matching with anything, it wasn't coming the color I wanted, and I'm very, very, very impatient. 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, whatever the time period was, everybody knew. I was over it. I just was done, so I dyed my hair back to this color. I was blow drying it. My hair started falling out again. It was very much healthy when I dyed it blonde, except for bleaching it a couple times, stripping it, toning it, dyeing it. All that stuff added up in that short period of time, and it just totally messed me up. If you want to know exactly how I managed to recover my hair in such little time, again, I was a blonde probably like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. The fact that my hair is able to run through it when it's wet is how you know what I've been doing has helped and be able to do that. If it wasn't because of the system that I've been doing with my hair. If you want to know exactly how I did that, I'll be happy to explain it in a more depth video. It's mostly for people with really, really, really damaged hair. Not heat damage, dye, bleach, all that stuff damage, not heat damage. That's two totally different things. Even though they are damaged, there's two different things that can go on with that. But that's about it. If you really, really want to know, let me know because I am here and I do reply to comments, so don't be scared. Talk to me because I do love hearing you guys' opinion on everything. It wasn't that much stuff, but those are the #1 products that I've been using and I am obsessed with that I felt you guys needed to know. I know my lip is retarded right now, but wait on it. Wait on my lip to cool down and just process that fact that there's something between my skin. Or just deal with it, you know? Deal with me for now. But thanks for watching, guys. I love you guys to the moon and back, and don't forget to share, subscribe, retweet, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys later in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.